Hey, wading boots, huh? We kind of all need them. Unfortunately, it's something that we need to have if you're wade, if you're in a boat, if you're in a float tube, pontoon, whatever ways you fish. A good pair of wading boots is fairly important. There's many different types that you can get. You can get cheap ones, you can get expensive ones. I'm just going to show you the one that I go with. I'm very happy with my choice for quite a few years now. But you can have, on the cheap side, you can use dive boots or kayak boots. I've seen many people using them. The only thing that I don't like with them is that there is absolutely no support on your ankle. So if you're wading in a river, there's rocks, you take a slip, you can say goodbye to your ankle with those. They are okay if you're in a float tube or something like that, but I don't like the lack of support that you get on the ankle because it's only a zipper and the material is fairly weak because it's only like a neoprene. I've seen other guys using oversized hiking boots. They can be good as well. The only problem is the retention of water that they have inside, and they're not really boots made to be drenched in water, soaked in water, so the materials will suffer. In the long run, they absorb a lot of water, they hold a lot of water, so I don't really like to go to that side. Now, after you have dedicated wading boots, so you get two different types. You get the heavy types and you get the light ones. I always go for the light ones. My main ones that I had for quite many years now are the Patagonia Lightweight. Now, funny enough, I had many people saying that theirs didn't last long. Mine have been with me for, I don't know, 8-9 years. They've been twice in Alaska, they've been in saltwater in Costa Rica, they've been in the Seychelles, they've been in Quebec, and every day when I guide here and when I'm out winter and summer and all the seasons, they've been with me. There's very little wear. They're still good to go. The usual side here, but that only happened recently, really, in the last year or so. The only thing that I had to do with them was replace the laces and glue back the sole that came off a little bit here, and it glued very easily, normal strong glue, but you can see the soles are starting to get really, there's no more grip on them. The grips are really weak now. You see the studs and the little grips, they're nearly all gone, so it's time to say goodbye to them. They're still good. I'm going to keep them because you never know, you might need one. But I like those ones compared to the big ones. I could have went for example, the new one from Patagonia, made by Daner. They make military boots. The advantage with those is that you can resole them, you send them back to Patagonia, and they make a brand new pair of boots if you have any problem. So they kind of guarantee kind of a lifetime of use with these boots. The only problem that I find with these boots is that they're a little bit on the heavy side. I don't really like a heavy boot, especially if you walk, if you have water in the boots. The lighter, the better for me. So I was fairly happy to see that Patagonia have finally released a new version of these boots, the lightweight ones. And just after getting them, so I have a quick look. That's just the box, made in Italy. Now, I always go with Patagonia because I do like their ethical stance and using material that pretty less impact on the environment and things like that. So what you get in the box, you get a spare laces, nice funky color, and then you get the boot. So this is the new version. As you can see, the sole is made by Vibram. Usually it's a good indicator. Vibram, it makes really good soles. They last a good bit. They are light. I think they're even lighter than the one I had. You can see the little dents everywhere, the little black dots everywhere. These are all draining holes. They feel fairly lightweight. I tried them quickly, and I really like the feel of them. I really sit well in them. I went with 2 size over my own size, so I'm a size 10, so I went for a size 12. Don't need that. They feel really secure. I tied them up, and I was really happy. The only one little bit of concern that I have is that I'm not too sure if I can see any draining holes on the lower side, because you get that big membrane here, rubber membrane. So I don't know what the water here it's draining, because it's all see-through. If you put it at the light, you can actually see through. You can see the light through it. So fairly light on the ankle. Now you see all the draining holes a bit better here, like that. So fairly light on the ankle, but with the laces you get a really tight compression, and I really like that. So we'll see. Let's see how long these will last. I'm really hopeful that they last like the older ones, because the older ones are like real troopers. I can't see anything wrong with them. But I'm curious to see, what do you use? Do you go for the heavy size? Do you go for something cheaper like the dive boots? If you have had the Patagonia Lightweight, did you get a bad time with them? Did they fall apart fairly quickly? I heard that, but like I said, these guys have been battered and been through a lot of things, and they're still good. Like they're still in a fairly good shape. You can see this is due to the rubbing with the flippers and the float tubes, but apart from the sole, that you see it's starting to get really weak here, but you get the usual side coming off. But I mean, this is not a deal breaker for the moment, you know, but they've been holding really well, so I'm very happy. So that's why I kind of went with the new version. So let me know what you think. Would that be a pair of wading boots you would go for, or would you go for something else, another brand? Interested to see, but I recommend these ones because I'm very happy. I don't know about the new version because they're brand new out of the box. I haven't tried them yet, but the old version was smashing. Years of service. So thanks very much. Little gear video. I'll be making a few more, because I see that you kind of like these little gears videos, so we can have a talk on different things. If you want maybe another subject, waders, vests, waterproofs, stuff for the heat, I probably will come up with something video before the weather gets cold on all my gear for keeping me warm in the winter time. But that's it. That's it for me. That's the Patagonia Lightweight, the new version. All right. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye.